everybody, another episode of Disney Done Differently. So, Epcot. You're going through Canada, you're going through Mexico. Today, we're going through Mexico because people say that's the right way to go. Simple dish. They're charging $7 for this. Overpriced. Delicious. Little simple for the way they're doing it. But today, street corn. Elote. Simple. Going to show you some tricks. Save you a lot of time. And then of course, we'll do it a little differently. Let's go. Alright, so fresh corn. I pulled off the husk. You'll see on certain pieces we have a little bit of the silk still on there. But we're just going to take it. You're going to cut off just to expose a piece of the cob. If it has some of the silk still on there, don't worry about it. In the next step, you'll see how you can save so much time, and it takes very little effort. But here's something. Now, you can grill the corn, and even if you were grilling it, I would still do this actual step. I'm going to pull out some saran wrap, cling wrap, whatever you have. Corn, wrap it. Because this is going to go in the microwave. We're going to put this in the microwave for about, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. Listen, your microwave might be a little more powerful than mine. Mine might be a little more powerful than yours. You just want it to be tender. So, corn, wrap it, close off those sides. Simple. Okay, so while the corn's in the microwave, like I said, 5-6 minutes, we're going to go ahead and make the sauce that we're going to actually brush onto our corn. So here I have some cilantro. Just about, I don't know, maybe a quarter cup of cilantro. I'm just going to give this a fine chop. Listen, some people don't like cilantro. Some people tell you it tastes like soap. I like cilantro. I think it adds, when you add stuff to cilantro, I think it brings out the proper flavor. If you don't like cilantro, don't use it. Use parsley. Don't use anything at all. But to that, I'm going to add cilantro right to our bowl. Okay. And then our famous Japanese mayo. I'm going to add a quarter cup Japanese mayo. You can use any mayo to this. And then sour cream. So I'm going to open up this sour cream, give this a quick stir. And about a quarter cup of sour cream. 1 lime. We're going to use the zest and juice of 1 lime. So let me get out my lovely handy dandy juicer. Alright, so you're going to add the 1 lime in there. The zest we're going to add to the next component that we're going to do later. This is a simple dish. Again, Mexican street corn, elote. Nothing fancy, tons of flavor. Speaking of flavor, tagine. I put this on watermelon. It's got dehydrated lime in there, paprika, some spices. I mean, it's chili pepper, sea salt, citric acid, dehydrated lime juice. Listen, folks, just go get it. It's, I think, like $3 for a bottle this size. They'll last you forever. I love it. Like I said, add it to watermelon, add it to this dish. And how much are we putting? About that much. Just want a little bit, because we're going to put this on the actual outside of the corn at one point. And then just grab your whisk, You want to combine all these together. And then, once everything's combined, a little pinch of salt, and then what I like to do is just a touch of sugar. Breaks up that acid that we have with the lime juice, sourness from the sour cream. It really brings everything together. And then what do you do at this point? Most important part, you taste. Oh, that's beautiful. Coats brightness of the lime. Only one thing you have to do with this, put this to the side. Okay, very hot. Corn, it just came out, 6 minutes. You can see that steam. And you just want to give it, you can feel that it's actually nice and soft at this point. So you're just going to pull them out of the saran wrap, and this is where everybody can go a little different. If you wanted to do it right onto the grill at this point, you can. If you don't have a grill, but you have a grill pan, you can do it that way. That's hot. That's the method. It's really hot. You might want to let these cool off for a couple of minutes before you try to do this. You're also not doing it while you're trying to film something to keep everything nice and fresh and beautiful. But I'm going to use a grill pan, and let's head over to that now, and I'll show you the next steps. Okay, so in a pan I have just butter being melted, right? Just simple. I have about a half a stick of butter I'm using. And to that I'm going to add some garlic. I would add 2 whole cloves of garlic or 2 shots of this garlic paste that I've been using a lot of. A little pinch of pepper. And just combine all of that. Once that's nice and combined, we're going to move this over. So now if you're doing the grill or you're doing a grill pan, whatever your method that you're going to be doing this next step in, this is what you just basically want to coat your corn in. You hold your corn in the pot, take your butter, right, nice. You want to coat all the sides. Believe me folks, Disney's not doing this part. And we're just going to add it to the grill pan. And after a few minutes, I mean, that's what you're looking for, right? You got that snap, crackle, and pop coming. You got that beautiful caramelization of the corn. Look at that, popping over. You can't beat that. Now again, if you don't have a grill pan, you could do this in a broiler. In the broiler, I would just use I would definitely keep your eyes on it. All you're doing is looking for that caramelization, getting that garlic, that butter on there. Alright, let's move on to the next step. Meet you at the cutting board. Alright, the corn's cooling. We have Fresco or Cojita, real Mexican cheese. You can find it in the specialty aisle. Really, it should be in any of the cheese aisles in your local supermarket. What I like about this cheese, and this is the traditional cheese to actually use for the corn, and you'll see why in a second. It breaks up almost like a feta, and it has a very low moisture. So I really like that for this. See that? Just a couple of, just breaking that up. And that's going to coat beautifully on the onto the corn. Alright, now to the cheese, just going to grate in some lime zest. Adds a little beautiful punch to the cheese. Not necessary, you don't have to do this method, but I like to add layers and layers of flavor. Now, so this is going to be one of the toppings that we're going to do to the corn. What's the next one? Well, Cheetos. Not flaming hot, but they do have the flaming hot ones with lime. I'm sure that would be good, and that would be fun. I took some, added to a Ziploc bag, hit it with the rolling pin a couple of times. Look at that color. You can't make that color, folks. You cannot make that color. So we got our Cheetos, we got our cojita cheese. Now we need our corn, and we'll assemble. Simple ingredients. Don't forget about this guy, because this is going to get brushed onto the corn. Okay, so we have our beautiful caramelized corn. It cooled off a little bit, not too much. Regular skewer. Remember, we did those 6-7 minutes in the microwave. That's what's allowing it to go in so easily, folks. Just grab a skewer, throw it on, throw it right into the end of your corn. And now we're ready to assemble. So we need our sauce that we're gonna actually coat the corn in, and then we're gonna do two different types of assembly. So we're gonna take your corn and you're gonna give it that coating, right? We got the cilantro, lime, tagine, mayo, sour cream. Beautiful. Remember, you got on the corn, you got butter and garlic. And then here we have our cheese with lime that we're just going to coat and coat and coat and coat till everything sticks nice. You don't want a full coating where you don't see the corn. Again, the whole dish is the corn, not the cheese. People sometimes forget that. But now at this point, you can add the tagine, or you have crazy friends like mine, and they sent me Elote seasoning. They know that I like to make my own spices and stuff like that, but since they sent it, we're gonna add it. So, touch of the Elote seasoning all the way around. Look at that, folks. Place that one right there. Put the cheese to the side for a second. And then we'll go back to our cilantro, mayo, sour cream batter. We'll caramelize. Look at the beautiful color on the corn. Alright, you get your skewer. And then we'll go right into our Cheetos. You know, the flaming hot ones, I tell you the truth, I've never even had it. I don't like superior hot stuff where you can't taste the flavor of it and just your mouth is on fire. But it does have that different red color to it, so I could see why this would be a little prettier. You know what? And on this one, we're going to add the tagine. So put this to the side and just hit it with a little bit of that tagine over the top. Look at this. Look at the colors on these beautiful pieces of corn. Up your corn game, folks. That's what we're doing. And for those of you out there, you don't like corn on the cob because it gets stuck in your teeth. Well, I didn't forget about you. Alright, and for the person that doesn't want it on the cob, well, you take the corn, add a little bit of red pepper. Look at that steam up. Can you tell my glass is real glass? As that steams up on there. So we're going to add some of the corn to the glass. Then we're going to take some of that wonderful sauce. We'll drip that right into the center with the cilantro. Some of that cheese on top of there. Some elote seasoning. And then we'll finish it with just a little more corn on top. A little squirt of lime juice. And for camera purposes, grab that paper towel so that everybody can see. And there's your corn elote in a cup. It's hot. Everything's hot today. So you have this beautiful creation, right? For people that just want to eat it with a spoon or a fork. Do it with a spoon. Maybe just drink it right out of the glass. The hell I know. But you also have this, folks. And that's what I'm talking about today. That's our street corn elote. Well, let's give it a taste. All right, folks, so Mexican street corn, right? Mexico Pavilion, where you get the margaritas before you go actually into the pavilion if you're coming in that side. That's where they sell this, $7.99. Unbelievable. So what do you got? We got corn, right? I showed you the tip with the microwave. Try it. You'll be surprised. Instead of getting out that pot of water and boiling it, it's amazing. Fresh corn. I still see a couple of pieces of the silk on there. That's fine. You're not going to get hurt by it. And we got butter. We got garlic. And then we got mayo, sour cream, cilantro, tagine, lime juice, a little bit of sugar, some salt. Well, just let's eat it. The cojita cheese. Still hot. Wow. Juicy, flavorful. You know, I hate when they say, oh, I got a good piece of corn. All corn's the same. It's what you do to it. And if you liked what you saw today, please like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends, tell your friends. Have fun with food, folks. 'Tis the season. Definitely try to make this. Delicious. Till next time. I cannot believe how hot this is. Good thing I'm not showing this part on camera. It's taking me forever to get saran wrap out of the corn. Ouch.